Now let me show you one game. I don't know if I'm going to win or not, so it's up. What happens, but I'm going to show you a mechanics of how I play. Luckily, I'm playing first. I believe it's going to be a luck for me. The bad thing, kinda, is that this guy has this onslaught. I don't like this, but let's see. My first draw is kinda good. I will keep this card because it will allow me. Okay, I have double of this. I don't need that. Not good. I need this into my deck. And let's see what else. I could use this. However, I will not use that one. Excellent. I got this insect. Now, pay attention. I play this because I have 9 cards. His armor is 9. Perfect. He needs a lot of damage now in order to kill this card. Now, the thing he did here is that whenever I play a unit, he will damage it by 1. That's what this ship does. However, in order for that to happen, he must be in melee position here. Now, I can deal with that by simply pushing it with this card, or I can simply destroy it, which I'm going to do here. So I'm going to destroy this card. I don't know how wise this was, but nonetheless, let's say it's okay. I don't want to go right away with this because this card can be used in a much better fashion, and maybe he has much stronger cards that he can have actually. So let's see what's going to happen. The whole idea with Frost is to have, well, of course, his side in Frost. However, if you don't want in the first round to have both sides in Frost, because if you do so, this card will get out, and I don't want that, because it's going to be very nasty for me for the rounds that are to come. So also, what I want to achieve is to keep this, if possible, for the second or third round. I don't know if that's doable, depending on what cards he plays, so it's up to that. Now this card ideally should not be played in the first round because let's say I'm left with 2-2 or let's say 4 Frost here. Now next round that will be stored, so when I play this card and click order, 4 Frost will be spawned here, so that's a kind of great thing. Now I will play this card because it will damage it by 2, and if there is a dominance, and dominance means that I have a unit of greater power than he does, in this case it's 15 over 4, I will spawn Frost, bam, and he's dead. Okay, so that's about his card. Now this card is actually useful very much if he plays any unit of power 4. It's, let's say, just started, or you have maybe a higher power card, you play this one, destroy it just like that. The problem with this card is, however, if there are 2 cards in one row and there is a, let's say 4-4, and you are aiming for this card, let's say you damage it by 2, so it has 2. Now the Frost will damage the other card. Okay, now I can see where he's going. Maybe he's having a Witcher deck here. I assume this can be, it's doable with this faction. Now let's see, what can I do? I already have a lot of points, but I should never quit on 7 cards. You should quit maybe on card 5, depending on how big the difference is between you and him. So it all depends on that. What I can do is like a kind of default move here is to play this little dude. Because there is dominance, he will increase power by 1 each round. So I will use this because why I use it now? Why I didn't use it before? Because there is a possibility he has a Geralt, which if I have more than 9 or more power, he can destroy this card. Of course, I played this card with more than 9, however, it was like a temptation to see if he's going to kill me or not. If he does kill me, it's awesome, no problem. I have this card, which will consume him from the graveyard and boost himself by the power of this card. So in that case, I can actually, okay, no problem, he killed me, but with this Necro card, I will kinda get that boost back. Of course, in this case, I don't have it in my hand, so it's not going to work. Wow, he's having a lot of witches. This can be very nasty, depending on the cards he has. Now, if I play any Frost here, it's not going to be much of use, but nonetheless, I have to do something. So let's say Frost. Right, so I will put 4 turns Frost in this. I could play on both sides by 2, but I didn't, and the reason for that is, as I told you, I don't want this card out, so I will keep it only in 1 row for now. I talk a lot, and the reason for that is because my opponent is playing extremely slow. And of course this is understandable, my rank is 25, 24 at the moment, this is my new account. So all of them are unexperienced and they need a lot of time to do that. And you can see he's unexperienced because he has 20 cards while I have 15. So he has 5 extra cards. No good for him. Alright, he passed the turn, he has 1 extra card, meaning I have 2 options here. I can push if I have very good cards, or I can simply try to win with 1 card less. So it's up to me, of course. You see, the bad thing is I got this card here, I have to put it back. I have double of this, no good, because if there is a dominance, this card will pull this one from the deck, so I have to put it back. So in general, when I look what I have, well, it's not optimum what I want to have. So let's say this will be pulled automatically if I play this card to choose 1 golden card, or look 2 of them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to get awesome card like this, there is 50% chance for that to happen, which is no good. However, because I have 8 cards, I will play this right away and take it out, which is good because there is a very low chance he has a 1 card that will have more than 8. So that's a good thing for me. He has to play at least 2 cards in order to win the round, and that goes in my favor, of course. Now, the bad thing, if I just kind of give up, is that this boost that has, wait, you see, it says opponent's melee 3, which means that if I play this and click order, it will sum here 3. Now, if this round ends and there is no Frost on his side, this will reset to 0, which is bad, but, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice that in order to win the game. Okay, it seems that there was a little bit of connection issues on his side, but luckily all is good. Okay, he played a very strong card. Okay, luckily for him, that was a good card, so I can pass. He can also pass, up to him. This is a long video, because my opponent is playing extremely slow. Okay, now let's see what I'm up to. I hope I will not get my queen in my hand, so it's always kind of dangerous. Okay, excellent, I got it in my hand right away, which means I can put it back right away. Now, pay attention now, because I have to look at 2 golden cards and pick 1. So when I open my deck, I have only 1, 2. Excellent, perfect. So far so good. I can remove this. Okay, meaning, because I got another gold card, meaning when I play this card to look at 2 random golden cards and play 1, there is only 1 golden card. I am not counting this because I will get this out with permanent Frost on both sides. So in this case, I'm 100% getting this card. Okay, now if this card gets damaged, he's going to damage me by 2. Okay, so that's kind of nasty. But let's see what I can do here. My assumption is that he's going to play a card that damages the unit to the left. Now, when you look at it, you think left here, but in his card, it will say to the left, which is here, right? Okay, too much talking. Let's see. Now, I should avoid damaging that card. However, sadly, I have to do that. So I'm gonna push it there. It's inevitable. I have to damage this card, and I'm going to play here. And perhaps. Okay, I will play this and get it out. Okay, so the idea was to boost these cards to spawn Frost. This was actually not that good, but I wanted him out of the Frost. Now, Okay, I see where this is going. He's going to harm both this card and this card, depending on the card he has. And if this card is damaged, if it loses armor, it gets boosted by the amount of armor lost. So that's kind of nasty. Let's see, let's see. You see, the problem here is that whatever I do, it's going to backfire to me. Yes, so it's not going to be good. He has very lovely cards that can counter my deck. So me doing damage to him is actually me helping him win. However, I have Frost, so inevitably I have to hit him. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, again. Oh my god, you see? There you go. He started doing it. Alright, let's see. This is how it's gonna be. He has more power than my top unit, which is bad. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to... Now I have more power, and now this unit can deal 2 damage instead of just 1. I will kill the Witcher, because he's probably going... Again, probably, I don't know what cards he has, maybe his deck is incomplete, but perhaps there is a card that can transform this Witcher into a Witcher with shield. And he will, of course, transform another Witcher into a Witcher with shield, and so on. Now, let's see, what can I do? Oh my god. Yeah, so I can't use this card anymore, sadly. Well, I believe it's time to kind of start doing some damage. Okay, Frost there, Frost here. And let's see how is this going to happen.
My ice will pierce both your hearts and minds.
Of course, as I said, this is inevitable to happen. Very hard game, very hard game. Yeah. If he uses this weapon to kill my queen, that's probably good for him, because endgame for me with this queen is going to be a great engine. Now he killed completely wrong card, because that card was useless. It was in the range row. So what I can do, because you can see this card, what it does, if there is a dominance, it does 3 damage to his cards. Now I'm not dominant, so I need to play this card. As I said, I will consume this unit, get this dominance back, and I will push this garbage into another row so that it can lose 3. Excellent, so it lost 3 health. Now this is inevitable, it has to happen like this. I hope his armor will be lost so I can finally deal with this. In full, how it's called, deck, Frost deck, I would have a card that will destroy the unit if there is Frost. However, this is not that, so I don't have the card. I can only look at this bastard and be angry at it. Yeah, I can use this card, but at the moment it's not... Oh yes, I have to play this card, because it will be boosted by 5, so it will be 9, and then I will continue using some extra shit. Oh my, let me... Whenever opponent plays a unit... Oh yeah, oh this is so bad. Oh my, so whatever the card I'm going to play, this dude is going to crash with it. So let's say I play this. You see, what happened is that first my deploy ability worked, and then he got damaged by Frost, and only then he clashes with me. So as I explained in the previous video, that's how this works. So far, I think he has pretty badass chances here of winning. Now I have to play this card. Excellent, he's dead. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm no okay, we are equally dominant, so right now it's good, but I should be careful about this card, because if there is Frost again here, I'm dead. Now I will play this card because I kind of need some bonus each round. I get +1. Now the big deal here is that I have to play this card now. Okay, it will boost any card I choose by 5. Well, I don't know. Let's say this card. and we'll see what's going to happen until the end of the game. My assumption is that he's going to win, most likely, as you can see. Again, this doesn't mean he won. We'll see what's going to happen. But right, depending on his last card. That all depends on his last card. But I think I got him because I will spawn Frost. Yeah, I think I got him. I will spawn Frost and look at this. Look at this beauty. Frost on both sides and boost myself, damage him, and bam, just like that I won the game. Yes, okay, so that's how you play incomplete, sorry, Frost. It's good, it's good.